a name because it was our office, which has become that office. There's a demon in that office.
Demon?
Yes, there's a demon in that office. And this demon is assigned and sent to kill Nana J. To others here. Now, this is because when Musasadi were to Nana J, it happened to Bawumia when Bawumia entered the vice president office. But just someone wanted. Some of us stood in and prayed for him. Your mind problem. When you be problem, ask for what is plotted for her before the election. After the election, sickness plotted for her and no. But how she fainted in that office, how she fell in that office, the same thing happened to Bawumia. Several things happened to Bawumia in that office. Several things. And never P eto Bawumia in that because of that office. And as I talk to you now, up to now, Bawumia is not fit. Reverend Osubepa came out and said, Bawumia nearly died. He nearly died. They can tell you that Bawumia will be in that office and faint. They can tell you that sometimes Bawumia will be there for no reason, he will just faint. This thing, I sent it to some people in the party. I saw her sitting in a wheelchair. And all those who are waiting for the death of Vice President, God will put them to shame.
No madam Mensa aka prophet Bosheba a woman chain were hiding no ever between community meso send it when we are subscribers so too much you have about so I upload me to my first person you have notification and come and quite no be so sign or them boarding on the front of Mensa when coming home near my prophet Aquaba.
Meda seminar ba yeho anchira amen amen Adumni homobronti nyame ezade na che
America was as oma no what's neck
pacho hoy
ye mama na najibe buku.
Yes, she's fine.
Na hoye okay nti ye na edete no from mom ne say nyame to suffer no enye sanity
entro
okay
she's fine. And I want to give Ghanaians the assurance say Nana J is fine and she'll be back strong. She'll be back.
Se ye ho se no hoye obesan aba wo ko ya wo ma ye nya ntie se Julius Debra na ye de no esina na se acting president acting vice president e de ma ye ma no e do ke ka se san ye ma we ye ko so NDC nti le bi se wo yini free ho na obefa ne position bi di so
medical adamase ene ejuma pa mo ye mo man Ghana na obibia wo hwe ye nso ya de chia kese ema mo nyina na ya de radio asese wa ma yenkwa na yenso ya kati asefo. When we have life we have everything. The Lord bless us all. I think say when it come to a banner say flag bearership, a banner say obi per position here, as for that one is there's a lot going on. Okay. But we can't say that is why this has happened to Nana J. You to me attributed this to the sickness of Nana J, because it is something that was plotted. It is something that has been there before she even entered the office as a vice president.
Okay. So now vice president.
It was yes. A baby I plotted. So that's here. I did some different programs. I think maybe I'm not entering any office. Near the office of the vice president. Okay. I've entered the Jubilee House. I've entered the Parliament House. I spoke about everything in the Parliament House and the ABC or Parliament House. I spoke about the ABC or Jubilee House. The ACA that was in I think somewhere December after the election. Make cameras which are plotted in the Jubilee House. Make about the rituals done there. Make about the sacrifices there. I make say Jubilee House when Juma and Zana Mama and his team will go there to work. And I think that as I no I'm not here and my Jubilee House benefit to me here Juma. Now when it comes to the vice president office, that office need cleansing. That is it.
We focus on cleansing. Layman and see us cleansing the cleansing being physical cleansing, spiritual cleansing, being simple cleansing.
Bawumia became the vice president, Omo win election of 2016. Bawumia, the same thing happened to Bawumia. Emma fly Bawumia go outside. Bawumia nearly got stroke.
Okay.
Are you getting me? Bawumia nearly, nearly. Emma no so you could treat no. Said they are not treating an okay. Are you getting me? And after that, instead of them to look for a prophet, to look for a man of God, to look for somebody who work in that office, and then pray in that office, sanctify the office, clean the office, you know. Yes, I don't call it rituals.
Instead of praying,
that is it.
Only a ritual.
That is it.
Into
a office or no saying call ya, anybody that will enter that office is will have a problem. And Naana then will be more because of it's like adding a demon to another demon in that office. Because there is something operating there, there is something working there. Because I said Bawumia came to that office and the thing affected Bawumia. And whilst the MPP want to deal with that, they didn't deal with the demon, they rather added demons.
Yes.
Yes. That is it.
And I am more.
That is it. That is it. So the same thing that happened to Bawumia in that office is the same thing happening to Naana.
Odi for me, Mr. Sen. And I said, AC, yent me kase if you fee and if la bontin. A yadia office one aside in war. Why the plotty demon or plotty or demon was a demon in your day? If they say Atu Bawumia, na say Atu Yamana Jane, and say, and your political parties in me no some way, my name will be at the work, sa office wa, and you will be over who be a ADSC. But I have been in a side and also office.
And did I make her say, when I entered into that office, I saw the demon.
Okay.
That there's a demon in that office.
From where? By who?
That one, I will not bring it out now. But let me put it there. There's a demon in that office. And then maybe when I say this for a tourism. Thank you. There's a demon in that office. When I entered into that office, I saw the demon. That this is what is in this office. Now say, Adi we yanya mwejuma. Obi bi obi wura obi ano eni ne bediesi. Eni sari pa ne bediesi. Obi wura office as a vice president. Oh dear, let's take Naana Jane out. Let's another person enter there. The same thing will happen. But Naana Jane dear no, because it is something that was already done to happen to her. Wouldn't say Naana Jane, people already wish her to die. Are you getting me? I don't know why. I don't know the kind of wickedness. People are wishing the woman dead. People are working for her death. Are you getting me? So, need a double. That is why she need prayer more than everybody.
And that's one no odi kan na ye di kan plot se wana se o wo bi de nim de da.
That is it. That is it.
And wasan kwa ko shia office no we wasan kwa ko shia demo.
That is it. Authority obi a obey demo office.
That's the trouble one God.
That is it. In the office or no, that vice president office, that vice presidential office no, and a vice president office no, I say sa office no, empire mo kesi pa because of.
I said, I'm found a political party.
No.
I'm found in the vice president.
No.
Say, I Ghana vice president.
What could you the vice president of Ghana? I will rest our office in a day. It will happen to you.
I said, when I go for your way your mind no me.
Oh my. Up till now, me I can tell you, I'm a spiritual man. Bawumia is still not fit. Because of the event of that office. The things of that office, the battles, there is a battle in that office. Now, Sabian went to be now would do so.
Why the vice president's office, not the president's office?
Well, I don't know. I don't know who has done that. I don't know the reason for that. But that is what is happening. But when it comes to vice president and both the vice president and Mahama, they are all not able. Both vice president and Mahama, they are not safe. And because of that, instead of them to look for prophets, to look for men of God, to go to that office, deal with that demon, sanctify the office, pray over the office, clean the office, bind that demon, that they were doing rituals there, rather.
Okay.
So you are adding problem to problem. So if Nana Jane Senka wanko rasa office na nka wanya this problem. Mbra Nana Jane eyeduma wono ne personal office. This problem did not come, even though there was crisis against her, even though there was sicknesses, but she wouldn't have fainted.
Okay, I'm breaking it down.
That is it. That is it. That is it. Because I can show you when I prophesied that I gave something that I wrote down some time ago. Say, me hun say Nana General ni office. Me hun say office hono. Ura office ni we no me hun say ye piano hwechi. So it is something that is there, but we have to pray for them.
Therefore, we can't pray now. We are sharing a man pinning John Romani Mahama. We are what Babidi. We near software. We near software and fame film. And they are software day. The video was a good yipa. Obey a president, you what I shall clergy's on your bomb pie on your ginger man. So some paya posumina, a be anywhere to me demon or vice president office no a DSC and now because of say yeah she that declare special day, special direction and from master office into the demon because
and yes sir, you see there are things that are done by directions, and there are things that are, when you gather people and pray, it doesn't mean say you have dealt with what is going on. There are things only direction can handle. Are you getting me? When the direction is have to be done here, now me kobom pai wo baby that and that direction is not done here. Whatever I've done will not hold, because the direction have to be done here. Are you getting me? So whoever, you can go and pray. You can ask for that one. May I'm very happy the president is doing that. Gathering people, praying, is helping the nation. And a prayer over the nation. A bold mind, it will position the nation with God. Are you getting me? But when it comes to that office, a direction has to be done. Because that prayer cannot deal with that thing in the office.
Really? Okay.
It won't. It won't. It won't. No, it won't. Until that direction is done in that office will continue to fight.
So now, why not also your direction? Vice President Nakasa, software. Why not also your direction? Direction Ben was away.
As for that direction, I won't put it on mine. So what I say? No, I believe that everybody has his own pastor. I just say it. I believe so. Obia one is software. And Castle will be my family. Obia one is software. I also have my own people. But everybody have personal prophets. Everybody have personal pastors. Obia was sorry I woke up. And I'm a boy. They have churches. They go to church. They have their prophet. They have their pastor. Ubikra wahono onyi nyamindi. That is when I spoke about the Parliament House. Me say enyo be all Parliament House be no and esum nyame. Some are into occult, some are Freemasons. So they say they were ha you say Parliament and kofo eba outside mom ye Freemasons. We heard it.
Yeah.
Are you getting me? Until I won't say everybody in Parliament. I have daughters in Parliament. I have sons in Parliament. When something is coming to happen in Parliament, I tell them. I pray for them. I do directions for them. So what do I say? So when it come to her, it is only when this issue come that I was informed that this is what has happened to her. My prayer is needed. That is why I engaged. And that is why I started communicating. And that is why I started doing what I have to do. But if not this, I did not have, she is not part of the people I pray for. She is not part of the people I'm linked to. She has her own pastor. So that's it. So imagine her pastor was able to tell her, say, this is what is supposed to be done. Do you think this will happen to her? That is it.
Maybe not a pastor name. Maybe I know your pen name. One in a year, and a woman says, say, and a vice president's office. we and idea equity vice president. As a matter of fact, and your vice president to win one.
That is it.
Now, as a vice president, be baby. Say ye ni sa de na friwa e be Soviet obia enti e ma be party problem e be personal problem a be on mind problem o your mind ba o ye sofo nyame yi a chiro and na person the direction of it.
No, I can't do that. Yes, Ukraine bibia na yes can na want. There are things that are hidden. There are things that are secret. We call it the secret of God. So what does here? And yet bibia na the to want. Because for the Flagstaff house, when I spoke about the Flagstaff house, that one is a simple direction that has to be done. And them in the trouble. Say, look for any pastor you want to do it. Are you getting me? But for this one, if you call me personally, I'll give it to you. Are you getting me?
Direction here,
and you be near the trouble. There are secrets. And it is foolishness to men. Are you getting me? What they call two-way. It's not everybody that have that mentality. It's not everybody that have spiritual understanding. And you'll be an 18 your mercy. And you say, oh, obi say obi nkoyese na obi kose udi. Obi kokase apostle Boshe basisi. Are you getting me? We have integrity, integrity to maintain, to protect, to keep. Are you getting me? And you be near the trouble. Some you keep it.
Say Akobana say, oh, a semi out can you put up in the first one, in the first one, suffer, send ye, Yamidi for bra, then Yamida the ditch show, but young what you mamma, a quite a house.
Now, this thing you are talking, and yes, sir, many and this phone casa. I have a lot of them. I speak to them. Before something will happen, I send them messages. I tell them this will happen. I tell them do this one. Are you getting me? But I also give the options. If you have your men of God, let them do this.
Okay.
And when you talk about somebody and you say, let the person do this, they will tell you, please, prophet, this person, if I go and tell him or her to do this, what shall I according to say? Me the baby me ko impose baby on her, and now on me ko kase onko ya de we, on also what the GDA, on also what as for. So why not young country and the mum no man as of one year? And he said, I can't be beaten out. And I can't be beaten or be or ben. No one can't chill, no one mat will pass us and yamawa. Should we come and force you? Because as I sit here, it's not because I need anything from you. Are you getting me? Maybe when I'm doing something, it's not because I need anything from you. I deal with governments. Not only in Ghana, I deal with presidents, not only in Ghana. I deal with banks, I deal with companies, I deal with people. Whatever I see, I tell you. As a prophet. Yeah. Now I want you to read this thing for me. If now the date is there.
So the date is 23rd March, and the time is 11:27 p.m.
So this is 23rd March, 11 what?
11:27 p.m.
11:27 p.m. Okay, let's continue.
Ghana versus Madagascar match.
Okay, so this is a qualifying match about Ghana versus Madagascar.
Okay.
But as a matter of fact, my dear, nobody should call me for bets. You see, this is why I don't like putting certain things out.
Oh, the voice I have voice no.
So that's here. Because these things, when I keep saying it, when I keep talking, this is I do it for fun. I don't do it for bet.
Okay.
Into framing, I send it to some people just for confidential reasons. I give it to some people and I say, oh, this is what will happen. I do it for, I did it for the fun of the game. But not for bet, because I don't support bet. I don't support gambling. You read it.
Okay, so Ghana versus Madagascar World Cup qualifier.
Yes.
Match scores will be Ghana 3, Madagascar 0. Then I saw the Vice President of Ghana in a wheelchair.
That is it. So this is match. And I said I saw the Vice President of Ghana in wheelchair. And you match no crampo na meeting and me you know, but thank you for bringing that one in. Na scores on yes and then 3-0.
Yeah.
That is it. This was before the match. I think a day before the match. And I miss me a pastor was talking to me and I said, oh, I've already, I think that day the pastor was saying, okay, let me take the screenshot and send to you. And I sent him the screenshot. He said, oh, and I'm in the didn't come on. And yeah, but I don't do bet. And I said I saw the vice president of Ghana in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Should I come and force somebody?
No. Right, so therefore we know what they call it. Woman in Hujuma.
Yes. Yes. And yes, a man can't change the phone bio, the catch it up. I say so non casana so chia, I don't know. I say so non casa eti say we better na, I don't know. But when I saw her in a wheelchair, apart from the sicknesses, all that I spoke about was an agenda. That one I spoke about it. I said we went to her hometown, we prayed. The sickness, we were praying for her. God was keeping her. She nearly, I saw stroke even in December, even in January. We prayed for her, and but when I saw her in the wheelchair, I prayed. And I said, this is what is going to happen. I said it to them, that it will happen in that office. And if something is not done, she will faint in the office and she will end up in a wheelchair. Uncle faint in office. Imagine when I said it, and Uncle Ye went to and a bomb pie. If he said KBC.
So is there a possibility that your vice president, the Besaba Ghana, not a wheelchair one?
She'll be back, but not in a wheelchair.
Okay.
Because I've spoke with her, I've prayed for her, I'm believing God says she'll be back, not in wheelchair. The woman dreaming say, "Obey in life, Oma can rest in peace." Oma say, "Mami newu." It's never true. The woman is alive, and she'll be coming back.
For the second coming of John Dramani Mahama in the government, Naana say, oh, and Yama be okay.
Okay.
And the Amano, Beja good legacy, and Yama be fine. On struggle when I'm a mommy idea. But I say, and Necra, and Yamia do my next 3 months, pepe, yeah, I didn't see a cunya, so 7th January, 7th April. Yeah. Internet was me and son. Yeah, I didn't see a cunya, so Ghana Mampany. Yesheni ato to no eje ahyehe wo market ni ade ene sa blow ya ba be born vice president ya e bi more target no say asa prepare obeba position a bibia wo pepa we bia age se akra bi hwere age se life lucy and son with me papa one o hwe ne time of officer enima be ko yie de man 4 years no wo twa ne din
man will be successful in his office. That is why I said if there is somebody who needs prayer, Mahama. So that's it. Because the agenda against Mahama is great. The evil agenda against Mahama is serious. It is a empire. That is when. Do you know that as I sit here with you today, people want Naana to die only because of Mahama. Yes. Say the baby cast on ordinary rituals. Say the umbeka say yanka. Say the baby cast yanka say the emisa ataye yeno sana winsho ebeye. People are waiting. And go for train say their papa ninimbe guase. People are working say their papa no ninimbe guase. That I tell you. The same thing that is happening to Mahama is happening to Trump. And I said it is God that brought them. You get me? I say it is God that brought them. And God will make sure these people are successful in their government. I shall say no go for say problem but we are all here. We'll see how God is going to turn events. It is not the cause of Mahama. I've listened to some prophets. I've listened to the Omokan, and I feel sad. I feel sad. And Yama is see what a former president, Abreso Ebinezi. Are we not in this country? Are we coming from Zimbabwe? Eh? We are all in this country. And I've already gave this prophecy about fire outbreaks, not only in Ghana. Who says a fire outbreak and Ghana and Kwadesi? Do you think it's only in Ghana?
No.
No. America, the whole California, got bent. Fire was everywhere. The other time, Malaysia, somewhere in Malaysia, they sent me a message where fire was serious one. It happened in some places in Korea. It happened in some places in Malawi, in different countries. Is it only Ghana? So this thing is not only Ghana. Which was something I prophesied about that this year there's going to be a lot of fire outbreaks. In countries, in markets, in houses. In the market in Kwaneshi. Don't say, oh, beefy, Nijatum. Don't say, honor and say, you know, this thing is burning somewhere. It's in different nations. Until they are AC war Malawi. They are AC war. A simple near friend. America, California. They are AC UK. So is it the cause of Mama?
No.
And also Mama name?
No.
And also Mama name and penny war. Mama name and penny. No. We should be positive minded. Should be positive minded. My yen kase yen po bi asemunti. Yen kase montono so. That kind of politics, you know, and yet my yen kase yen pen asem. Only yafa yen na frentino. We are praying that the person should feel something to happen to end. I want us to talk about something.
Okay.
I wrote something here that if NDC bring Johnson as Edwin Ketia in 2028, they will lose the election.
Oh, General Mosquito.
Yes, they will lose the election.
Chairman General.
They will lose the election. If NDC brings him, they will lose the election. The same way I said, if MPP bring Kennedy Japan, they will lose the election. They will not.
2028.
Yes.
Okay, NDC side, the DIPP General D. Womudia, Julius Debra D. Education Minister Haruna Idrisu,
Yeah.
He be bring the PP.
Yeah.
One more press 2028 move back by flag bearer.
So this is it. Me, it is too early to bring the person that's supposed to be the flag bearer. But for the MPP side, I can say the best candidate for them is Bawumia. That's what I want. I keep saying it. This is not the first time I'm saying it. So MPP should not make mistake. They should just maintain Bawumia. Are you? But NDC. That is why I said the broken of the green pot.
Okay.
Now this is how the pot is going to break. It is not in the will of God for Chairman General Mosquito or Chairman Mosquito to stand as the flag bearer of NDC. He is an elder. He is an elder. As so Chiri. Now, say, you see, you must be somebody that is behind pushing the other people there. Okay. Ono na say Gina the obeba biachi. Nti say obi obeba bia so onya chairman Gina ne chia, the person win the election. The chairman should not be there. The moment chairman is going there, there is going to be conflict. There's going to be confusion. That is when the green pot is going to be broken. And that is when I saw the falling of the green pot. And the pot was broken into pieces.
Okay, so now, it's what I say here. Green pot near your NDC.
That is the NDC.
Okay. Yeah, we more pray flag bearer.
I will say they are all holding the pots. They are all going. They are all struggling. And I saw the pot broken.
You share among someone. You the experience. suyehuno and then numbers na ye obi to say general mosquito say don't get here or started from the grassroots into near do na kan say onimfom e ba manyosemu a wa be ye pa wo wani wa manyosemu a wote ase into obi sa ya was started ye e free grassroots a be duro be ye general secretary dem a party no ultimate whole day party no e the party no composition the party no sign by power or free general secretary ba be ye chairman general at the map party no baby obekobia or excel or born homodin enti say obisa no oba be ye flag bearer obetimi aboa party ne biem so senka bibisa wo ne ni so opeso o ya anka braso say NDC for she ne nunyam say omofa flag bearer race no ebema no e de na ma wo ka say oni ko wo sa record we nyina senka exam sako clean sheets we twa e na wo yesem no ontimi ma mega na ma
nyame adwene enye ni padene. Are you getting me? A mamuo and your experience, a gift from God. And now share Bible ma. Yet to me for 17 years boy, I didn't be or hene or Israel. Nyami to me choose 17 years. Is it by experience? No. Not Saul. Saul was experience when Nyami could choose David. Ebere di Jehoshaphat ebe yo hene na osa Bible say he was young, but now penifo there are people no we very experienced, there are people no we very know, they know the secret of the kingdom, but nyame coach so Jehoshaphat the young guy and said make him the king, and he was one of the best kings omunyaye. Are you getting me? So when we talk of experience, we are not talking of experience here. We are talking of the agenda of God, the purpose of God, the plans of God. That is what we are talking about. So when we talk of experience, yes, he's having experience. That's why I say we need him. He is needed in the party. He is needed as an elder. Because of my experience, because of saying Nyamia, are you getting me? But when God has positioned him, it's different from becoming a president. And is when he is the holder of the pot will be maintained. But the moment he want to leave the pot and go and struggle, na omo nyina ko prayer the chrono pot no be breaking. That's what I say. If you bring him 2028, you will lose the election.
So when they can't say NPP, the best candidate for them is Dr. Muhammad Bawumia.
Yes.
NDC, they say is not an option for them.
Yeah.
Obi to say Haruna Idrisu, and also Oyobia or experience. Also the can't say experience no any it is a experience na say ye a student get from a woman marketing na so yam before a woman mu de wo match say experience no education minister dey wo Julius de bra mu ni nya nyina wo mta dey ntina ana a student the star na to be president.
It is not in him. And the nyame hyehyɛ ye no nyesa na nyame hyehyɛ no say o may president. You get me? That is why I said he cannot and he must not. He should stand where he are when he is. Baby a ojina no onyina ho na omwa ono ne be hodi amane jina. Say Moses ekura ne puma num a wojina ho no. Ese say Moses ne puma no to from pe Israel bede. Thank you.
So I said General Mosquito obo NDC chido.
That is it.
More than agenda.
No.
So we pay flag bearer.
No. He must not. Vice President Naana Jane must not.
Oh, no suka.
Yes.
Well, look at the same for it's me rise the vice president. The same can to no president. And then now why Rebecca said or yeah perfect candidates.
The person is there.
So what boy PPD?
Nipano same PPD they have already brought the person up. Say Naana Jane and come maboni day because he's already there. But that person is hidden. It's a secret.
Name CAPP, name beer.
No. The person will come.
And yeah, Haruna.
The person will come.
Speaker. But if I said, come on, baby, now did Bobby be so say gold scandal be war and this government in
there is going to be a gold scandal. A gold scandal no make say me who say adi me no da mampani enim a Greek any gold and then you make catch and say it should go more into a Greek production factories. But me who say he will be going into gold to gather gold. It is not a bad thing, you know, but there will be a scandal.
How?
There will be a huge gold scandal that will tarnish everything. So, but what am I saying? But when that thing happens, it will worry them in 2028. Yeah. Inti many benefit be akasa. My chum said this is what you have to do. And this is all you have to do. If they will listen and do it, they can save themselves.
And yes, I want to correct because they say minority side no press conference and they have gold in sense India and they go to home maybe as and this is for the upper. It's almost baby young press conference near.
See oh you better the see. But I spoke with them.
Okay.
We are putting some things in order. We have given our word. And if they will listen, say ombete, no more yet dear. It says yeah. You know when it comes to gold there, when it comes to that gold, say if it is about the gold board, apart from we being pastors, we are well educated. We know when it comes to gold board, I idea about what a beg war my Ghana. Cause a bema gold minion no aba o my no na abedi abai nansa said the beya so be free Dubai obi free China obi free America no pe gold atwa or the dollars no be den ebe ba Bank of Ghana no be den no be top ne sika na aba o mining. It is better than say individuals and an airton. Are you getting me? So it will help the nation. It's a good policy. It's a good thing. Say the ye cocoa board. If you see a cocoa board, sir, can Ghana be progressing like that in cocoa? No. So for Ghana to progress in gold, say the be nyame my assassino, nyame my gold. We have all the facilities. We have everything. Aden ye ni bi. Na ye de ekwabonte. So let's form this so that we all need prayer to pray for them. Say the be a more mine.
Obi for so obi kasa wasema wo kan yimampini NC we say budget allocation e call agric no na is a chain they call gold mo a ebe yo ya.
Because I gave that prophecy before that. Okay. After almost year budget no and I call it. Okay. And I said this was not supposed to be done. Because I've said the money you put the money into gold. And why are you putting the money into gold instead of agric? So you were supposed to put it into agric, not gold. Until umko raise budget and say Sikana Kodi gold. Huge amount of money. I also said there will be huge amount of money there, which will bring problem. So I have spoken with them. Until I'm saying somebody here.
You was.
What dear? I'm gonna catch us up.
Oh, do for final words.
The American say ye bumaya, ye the nyami de bumaya. Odo a hon de bumaya, you fail. Odo nyansa e bumaya, you fail. Because when it comes to governance, when it comes to leadership, nyami de see him, nyami so ne tu him. And if you are a government and you can commit your ways to God and listen to God and obey the word of the Lord, you'll be successful. Because everybody, Bible says, as long as Jehoshaphat was listening to the higher priest, was listening to Zachariah, the Zachariah be kanchre no na waye. Zachariah said enye sei no atie. Zachariah said kosi no akọ. Bible said God made him successful and God prospered him.
Thank you. Ebusia ye ne prophet Bosheba and atwetwe nkomo no mesro se ubeja wo comment e wo video yi ase na o mia subscribe button no e too much gh e akai na fa bell no e ka ho sa no upload ni to mo apɛ kokron na ofon na bɔ nka ye ni watimi aboso ahu se ne nsɛm no ne ekɔ ene ne eba ne se ne nsɛm no etie nyina all the social media platforms ko ba e too much gh ho so o subscribe wo no na wa like na wa share ama wo nua bi so enya bi ahwe dark gold ene idi ameje so akra